I want to hear more.
UN meeting? What? Yeah.
Late night show?
And what about a smoke?
Oh, is that a...
And what about smoke?
Oh.
This is inspiring.
Oh,
you can
this is what I mean.
You can do it from other things that aren't music too.
This is the thing. There's some of these artists, and MF Doom is very much one of these guys where the deeper you go, you keep finding more.
Okay, Teletubbies. But you're just a baby boy. Everyone, welcome Dylan O'Connor to the reaction videos. Today we're gonna do a rap reaction. Dylan actually is from a rap culture background. He knows a little bit about it, unlike me and Steven.
Yeah.
So,
like I had heard of MF Doom.
A lot of requests to listen to his MF Food album. I don't know if it's called MF Food, but it's like about food. And so the first song on there, I think, is called One Beer, or at least a song.
But like before you start,
Yep.
it's worth, like in addition to whatever we're gonna do now, to go through, put together where the samples all come from.
Who's the first guy to be like, I don't have a guitar right now,
so
I'm going to take the sample and I'm going to
look up King Tubby and Prince Jammy.
King Tubby and Prince Jammy?
King Tubby.
King Tubby.
They're like sort of Caribbean-based
Don't worry, they'll correct us in the comments.
Yeah. Please fix
Say whatever you want, because they're going to correct
My
you.
dad turned me on to dub music when I was a kid, and so that was sort of the proto sample-based stuff
like
that became
Sublime
hip-hop.
does. Oh, that makes sense.
So you should definitely check out dub music. It's good.
This says recorded late 2003, released 2008.
Stones was burned to a CD and then lost. There.
Oh no! Burned to a CD and then lost for however many years. Rediscovered.
And rediscovered 2 years later.
Wow. Anything else we should know before diving in?
Oh, hit it, dude.
There's only one beer left. Rappers screaming all in our ears like we're deaf. Tempt me, do a number on a label. Beat up all the MCs and drink them under the table like it's on me. Put it on my tab, kid, however you get there. Foot it, cab it, iron horse it. You leave it on your face, forfeit. Across the mic, hold it like the heat, he might toss it. Told her, tell him they stole it. He told her he lost it. She told him get off it and a bunch of other more shit. Getting money, DTs be getting no new leads. It's like he eating watermelon, stay spitting new seeds. Mr. Weed, give me some of what he drooping off. Soon as he wake up, choking like it was whooping cough. They group been soft. First hour at the open bar and they trooping off. He went to go laugh and get some head by the side roads.
Dude, I can't even follow it. It's so different.
I don't know what you call this. There's got to be a form, like, I don't know, like an academic version of it, but there has to be.
Right.
It has to be called like this, like setup punchline thing.
Yeah.
That they all do so well.
Yeah.
But they don't necessarily always stick to it. Like we were listening to like J. Cole last night.
Yeah.
And some of these guys who, and like Lil Wayne, who I think is like one of the masters
I've been
of
listening
the
to
pun and the setup and the punchline.
I've been listening to a Lil Wayne.
This is like one of those songs where it's kind of like a hype version.
Yeah,
of
I'm waiting for
this
the chorus.
This is how great
I'm
I
like,
am.
okay, there's 4. Is it going to be 8?
Yeah,
and
I mean,
I'm like, is it 9? Is it going to be 10?
This could easily be really well practiced freestyle, but I'm sure it's not.
Well, another thing that's cool about him is he talks. He does.
He does. He
doesn't have like his flow is not a stylistic.
Singing. He's not.
I'm gonna say the things, and I'm gonna say it in the thing, and if I need to say it faster, I'll do it, and if I need to say it slower, then I will.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, a lot of time they'll like throw up a word or a concept, and then like do their punchline attached to that. So at one point here, he just like throws out the word like watermelon, and like always spitting new seeds.
Tight.
You know, it's like yeah.
I didn't hear any of that.
It's an image.
Let's run
not in the video.
I'm gonna run it back just a touch, and then we'll keep it going.
Getting money, DTs be getting no new leads. It's like he eating watermelon, stay spitting new seeds. Mr. Weed, give me some of what he drooping off. Soon as he wake up, choking like it was whooping cough. They group been soft. First hour at the open bar and they trooping off. He went to go laugh and get some head by the side road. She asked him autograph her derriere red to wide load. This yard bird tastes like fried toad, turd, love villain. Take pride in cold words, crooked eye mode, nerd geek with a cold heart. Probably still be speaking in rhymes as an old fart. Study how to eat to die by the pizza guy. No, he's not too fly to ski in a squeeze a eye, a squeeze a thigh. Maybe give her curves a feel the same way she feel it when he flow with nerves of steel. They call her super when they need their back plumbing fix. How is only one left? The pack coming 6. Whatever happened to 2 and 3? A herb tried to slide with 4 and 5 and got caught. Like what you doing, G?
Dude, he's the master.
What is happening there?
He's the master of having your rhymes and your line jump the downbeat. starting your phrase on the down on one and not finishing
where it's
by the next downbeat, but just letting it go over stanzas.
There's that episode,
and it's just kind of like that moving liquid water.
Wide load, this yard bird tastes like fried toad, turd, love villain.
I wish I had that brain.
Is that freestyle? Like
yeah,
with him and Tupac.
Sorry, I just took my toenail off.
Ew.
Put it in my pocket.
Yeah, okay, perfect
I got
example.
stuck on the drums.
I don't. The drums are probably from like several different records.
But it actually had a pattern.
Now I don't know that for a fact because the Wikipedia said like, oh, it's from this song.
We're gonna check it out after this.
But like, it wouldn't surprise me. And a lot of like, if you do deeper dives into MF Doom, some of the records, I mean, he's pulling from like 6 or 7 different songs.
That's so sick.
To pull together just the beat.
I like that.
Yeah, I don't know. The vocal stat is clearly from some R&B or soul.
Okay, so the drums.
People know this stuff. Like, if people are in the comments, like a lot of these folks just have like, oh, that samples from this.
That's tight.
He's one of the few people that like the fan base knows where all the samples are.
Right. Yeah, this is a good fan base.
The other fan base, I would say to a lesser degree, is like they do 2 French guys. They wear the helmets. Better, faster, stronger. We have to re-record this.
Daft Punk.
Daft Punk. Let me say that again.
Okay, cut it back.
The other fan base that I feel like has an encyclopedic knowledge of where the samples come from.
Yeah.
And probably less so than like MF Doom and some of
the
these.
Gorillas.
Like the Gorillas, right? But that's sort of the same thing. Those are older white British guys who fell in love with hip hop. Yeah. Daft Punk is the other one.
Oh, Daft Punk.
And where the fan base can literally like go like, oh, for this song, here's where all the pieces come.
Well, yeah, in the comments, MF Doom is like 99% popular. I would say he's just as popular as our Lane videos, but that would be not true because there's one guy in the MF Doom thing goes, he doesn't even rap. Overrated. And I was like, whoa.
That's just wrong.
And no one would say anything bad about Lane Staley ever, so.
No, how dare you.
So he's in the tier underneath as far as fans go.
Well, he definitely raps. But you know, another guy to listen to in like not
absolutely.
Needing high-end establishment to embrace your work. Tyler the Creator exists in that bucket, and he like worships MF Doom. Like,
I think I heard about him from Eminem, to be honest.
Yeah, well, you know, I mean, Del the Funky Homo Sapien. These guys,
Gorillas.
The Gorillas. I think that's the guy who does the "Someone Let Me Out of My Cage."
Yeah. Yeah, finally. I saw a clip.
That's dope.
I saw a clip that song comes from a little old 80s machine.
Yeah.
Dang,
it's
dang,
verbatim.
Dang, dang.
It
just came like that. That's it. That's the preset. It's the Rock 1 preset. But it gets even more.
Wholesale.
That's it.
Wholesale.
That's the whole
Wholesale.
song. Finally, someone let me out of my cage.
I want to go back and I'm gonna air drum the drums. Listen to this pattern.
Rhymes as an old fart. Study
So that's the first one. There's 4. It's so simple to follow. Thank God.
Probably still be speaking in rhymes as an old fart. Study how to eat to die by the pizza guy. No, he's not
this
so
one's
fly to skeet in a squeeze of eye, in a squeeze of thigh. Maybe give her curves a feel. Same way
back to the drum bottom.
flow with nerves of steel. They call it super when they need their back plumbing fix.
Sometimes
How
it
is
cuts
only
out.
one left? The pack coming 6. Whatever happened to 2 and 3? A herb tried to slide with 4 and 5 and got caught. Like, what you doing, G? Don't make them have to get cutting like truancy. Matter of fact, not for nothing. Right now, you and me, looser than a pair of Adidas. I hope you bought your spare tweeters. MCs sound like cheerleaders, rapping and dancing like redhead kingpin. Doom came to do the thing again, no matter who be blingin'. He do it for the smelly hubbies. Seems know what time it is, like it's time for Teletubbies. If you can do it, even fewer can sell it. Take it from the dude who wear a mask like a tarted helmet.
There's so much I don't want to pause it.
A mask like a tartar helmet?
Oh no, I think that might be offensive.
Oops.
Hubbies, seems know what time it is, like it's time for Teletubbies. If you can do it, even fewer can sell it. Take it from the dude who wear a mask like a tarted helmet. He plots shows like robberies, in and out, 1, 2, 3, nobody's please. Run the cash and you won't get a wet sweatshirt. The mic is the shotty, nobody moves, nobody get hurt. Bring the heat like the boy done go on the wall. Came in the door, and everybody on the floor. A whole string of jobs like we on tour. Every night, on a score, coming to your corner store.
Man, the videos really take.
It just ends. Like, that's what's interesting.
Short
is that
songs.
It's just a flow. It's barely a song.
Is it a freestyle?
I don't know. I have no idea. I wouldn't.
All right, so that's the song.
Oh, here's 11 songs.
Let's see what happens here. This is called, what did it say?
Cortex.
The sample appears.
It's some French record. French?
Let's listen, see what it is. I mean, obviously.
Wow. I don't blame him for sampling this. Could be vocals and drums.
This is sick. And most rappers wouldn't do this. They would do stuff that they listen to, like R&B or something in the past.
Oh, I don't think that's true.
Really?
Like there, some of like.
They find this weird. Slower. They sped it up.
This.
Wait, it changed. No hi-hat part,
Dude, perfect for sampling. There's so much to pull out.
There it is. I gotta find the hi-hat part. There it is. Weird. He cut it to bits, dude.
I think a lot of the stuff is like foreign
So
or
that's
like
Hute Octobre by Cortex.
I say foreign, but like non-English speaking,
Yeah, foreign
like
to
soul, jazz, funk stuff.
I guess that's jazz blues is what they're calling that?
Yeah, I agree.
I want to hear more.
UN meeting? What?
Did they use that horn in there somewhere?
Yeah. It's the change.
Late night show?
And what about a smoke?
Oh, is that
And what about smoke?
Steve Fessler? Wow.
This is inspiring.
Isn't that cool?
This is inspiring.
Oh,
you can do it
this
from
is what I
you
mean.
can do it from other things that aren't music too.
This is the thing. There's some of these artists, and MF Doom is very much one of these guys where the deeper you go, you keep finding more.
Okay, Teletubbies. What did he use here?
It's like it's time for Teletubbies. If you could do it, even fewer can say.
I feel like he just said it. You Go to My Head by Brian Ferry. The drums? Oh. Well, we already know where the drums came from.
Well, that's what I mean. They build a drum beat out of many different beats.
What? So this is it too?
Yeah, it's one of these sounds. Oh yeah, fucking snares.
Oh, it's later.
Super laid back snare.
So he used this drum over the
Snare. I told you it was a fucking snare. I told you it was a snare. Listen how good that snare is.
Now you keep your eyes open. When I tell you.
Doom PlayStation? This can't be right.
Oh, I think he did this a lot.
And then I love that scream.
Put them together. It's just a bad.
Dude, last time me and RJ did this, it was confusing because he does such artistic, creative. He changes his name all the time.
Oh.
They'd already do remixes, and then there's one where he goes, "Oh, I got no kicks from champagne."
I get no kick from champagne.
This is one beer. What did we just listen to? Okay, so this is the intro. Let's just listen to the intro.
No kick from champagne.
Makes fun of Frank Sinatra or whatever.
Mere alcohol doesn't thrill me at all. So tell me why shouldn't it be true?
This makes me want to hang out with him. He sounds
I
fun.
get a kick out of brew.
That's the intro to the album, and then here we go.
There's only one beer left. Rappers screaming all in our ears like we're deaf.